dancers did such a great job during the whole Going Solo series, and as we were working on the project, some of the pieces I thought, this would be really well suited to the stage, or wouldn't this be great to perform live once we're able to. I remember when we were filming Dying Swan and Alexandra was performing it on the stage, and I was sitting in the audience watching while Lance was filming, and it was just so beautiful. It brought me to tears, and I thought, we need to perform this for people. So it's really great to be able to revisit those pieces.
To me, one of the most interesting things about transferring our Going Solo projects from the film version to the stage is that so many of them are site-specific, in that the movement and the choreography is really woven into the fabric of the location, or maybe there are props or certain items that figure in prominently to the dance. So for Trains, the solo that I will be dancing, it will not be done at a train depot. It'll be done on stage, but actually most of the movement fits pretty well onto a concert stage. However, there is a part towards the end where the camera pans along a moving train, a real train, and the choreography is done in a long traveling fashion. So that had to be adjusted so that I don't keep going off the stage and out the theater door.
We were so lucky as part of the Going Solo series to get to work with Anne Reinking and Dilise Croman, who staged Bob Fosse's trumpet solo, and it's just an iconic, fabulous solo, and of course working with the two of them was just a dream. It's actually one of the last projects that Anne ever got to work on, and it's just something that I know both Kelly and I will always treasure that opportunity.
I was learning the choreography in 2020, and when I performed it in 2021, all of the frustration and the anger and sadness and loneliness, all of the emotions that came with those years, they were very much present in my dancing because I was experiencing the same feelings that the Ghost and Ghostlight was. Performing it live here in 2022, I think a lot of those same emotions are still there. We're still in a pandemic. We still don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and I definitely am just as connected now as I was back then, and I will definitely be able to deliver that live.
The digital series was great and it kept everything relevant, but then the biggest thing about live theater, things like dance, opera, stuff like that, is the live theater aspect of it. When you go to live theater, anything can happen at any time. The main differences between seeing it on the video and seeing it on stage is the fact that you're going to get one full, concise run. Whereas when we filmed it, we tried to do the full run, but then we also had moments that we had blocked off and we got different angles. So seeing it from the stage, I think, will be very different than watching it on the video.
I didn't intend to create it for film. It was something that we worked out once the process began in the filming, but I always intended it to be seen from an audience perspective. We came back after Nutcracker, first day of the spring season, and I was warming up outside the studio, and Erica said, "Oh, I've been working on the programming of the show, and I've decided we're going to use your piece Solace." And so that caught me off guard. It was a bit of a surprise, just because I didn't know if I'd ever touch this piece again, and I just was really excited to do it for people. And it just, even in the process of filming, it still felt kind of like a sort of lonely experience. And so now to be able to convey those emotions with the energy of an audience is something I'm looking forward to.
are all going to be dancing to our fullest on stage. During 2020, when everything got taken away and we lost the ability to perform, I think a lot of us, I can speak for myself, found that I had a newfound appreciation for performing live. Something I've been doing my whole life and I love to do, but I didn't realize how important it was to me and to who I am. And I think that we are all going to go out on the stage with that appreciation and love for what we do. And that's something that the audience can't miss.